got a little bit of a mixed exhibition that's quite eclectic. It's featuring some of our fabulous alumni artists like Kimberly Hilton, Emma Jones, Jessica Shadrick, Alicia Taylor, Stephanie Stiltner, Michael Ellswick, and Chris Epling. And they have some amazing artwork that they have done and that we're showing off in the gallery today. I think the art gallery kind of has a couple of different purposes. One is that it gives local artists an opportunity to exhibit. In this case, some of our fabulous alumni who've made some really amazing work. It gives our students on campus the opportunity to come down and experience artwork firsthand, which is really different than looking at it when it's on film or on their cell phone or on a digital projection.
We have alumni who have continued their career outside of the school, and we are so lucky to be able to include them. And then we have a series of collections from different faculty here on campus, things that people might not be able to have access to because it's not a public forum. There's no substitute for seeing the real thing. The actual scale and the way marks are put on is so different with regard to seeing the real thing as opposed to seeing it on photo or something like that. And we all need support. I want to be able to encourage people that they can have life beyond the classroom.
This is a drawing that I made that has words spoken to survivors of sexual assault and sexual violence. The woman in the drawing is surrounded by all these horrible words that have been spoken to them, and then hanging from the ceiling are also words of healing that have been spoken to survivors as well. I think that sometimes there are things that language can't capture, and an image can do so much better at that. So in this, for example, it really kind of portrays the agony and anguish that someone goes through in the midst of that healing, but also the positivity. You have to kind of break through that, and sometimes it's hard to get that to overwhelm the very loud voices of pain and suffering, but if we cover it with enough positivity, then we can get to that aspect of healing.
I actually viewed the sunset along when my husband, Ronnie Hilton, was filming it, and it was such a beautiful sunset and a beautiful day that I tried to capture the moment so that I could share my love of nature with everybody else, so that everybody could see what I was seeing. Growing up in Eastern Kentucky, I spent a lot of time outdoors in nature, and I developed a love of the natural world. I want to share the beauty of our mountains and the places that people necessarily don't even know are here, hoping that it will inspire people to get outdoors and maybe protect these mountains.
I've made book reads for two reasons. Periodically we go through our collection and weed material, so we get rid of books. So these books, or these book reads in particular, came from books that we couldn't recycle. And I wanted to make them into something that was beautiful and welcoming for the library, which is what these are usually used for. But I also wanted to show students that books can be used for more than just reading, so that's why I make them. I just didn't want to throw the books away, and I love crafting, and so I just started putting stuff together. It just happened.
I started taking pottery probably about 4 years ago. I took a class here in Pikeville. The instructor, he no longer lives here. His name was Ryan Coppage, but he had a class just open to the public, and I decided to take it on a whim. It was really strange because it was just never something I thought about, but as soon as I started shaping that clay, it was like nothing could go wrong in the entire universe, and it was just really amazing. I was just trying to make something nice, and I don't know, it just kind of took form. This is probably one of my favorite things. I love it, and this just kind of took shape on its own. I don't know. He did help me with the handles, but otherwise it's just kind of just came out of nowhere. I don't know.